can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, it's the world honestly burning. That's all I'm learning, hope that we can make a turn and start reversing. All our minds have put the work in, we got some work, man. I started to do. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone, just wanna break, no. I'm not gonna give in, take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop out fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of bluff, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I started to go. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking.
See, I think the old dog stories and some of them old pedigrees just got them boys where they can't stop hating, man. Can't stop hating. And then he got the nerve to worry about the book. To worry about the book. Don't worry about the book. I keep telling you, brothers. The book may outlive some of you brothers. You know, y'all boys, you gonna get enough of it. It ain't my fault, like I said before. You don't got the dogs. You can't afford the dogs, or either plain out and simple, you the type that don't buy dogs. Some of y'all brothers, I'm just gonna tell you the honest truth. You know, I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. You the kind of brother I wouldn't take around people who I know got dogs, because I know you don't pay for them. You know, if you don't got a reputation of paying for dogs, you ain't even coming around my folk, period. Back in them days, you know. Why would I bring you around him? So you can look and window shop? This ain't the place to go window shopping. That's why a lot of y'all brothers hate. You know, that's why a lot of y'all brothers hate. Up in the dirty section of the Facebook, up in them groups, let them boys call it the dirty section of YouTube, the dirty section of Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Up in them groups with them boys, you got dog thieves and all perpetrating like dog brothers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, WTK, get your weight up, get your weight up, get your dog game up, get your money up, and keep your hate down, because you can't stop nothing you didn't start, like I always tell you before, tell these brothers before. You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys, this is what these brothers do, man. They talk trash and then they block you from the group so you can't see what they say. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what they say don't mean nothing anyway. But they say stuff and then they block you, so you can't respond back. You know, I understand why y'all got curves. I understand why y'all feeding on pedigrees. You know what I'm saying? I understand why you never had a chance to get you a real yellow dog, a real Eli dog, a real Jeep dog. You always had hand-me-downs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you made your hand-me-downs look good, and this and that and this, whatever. You never went out there and bought you no real dog. You know? At the end of the day, if you was doing something with the dogs, you wouldn't be worried or hating on me, especially when I ain't saying nothing to you or saying nothing about you. That let me know how many of y'all really even bulldogging, and how many of y'all really just wannabes and posers in the way. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was really doing anything with the dogs, period, in general, you know, I don't care if it's breeding, I don't care if it's in the shows or wherever. If you was really doing anything with the dogs, you wouldn't be worrying about what I got going on. You know, I'm a news channel. If you ain't made the news, you know, why am I in your conversation? Because you're a hater. Like I said before, you know, it don't take me 30 and 40 people to do what one man can do. You know what I'm saying? And that's an inside joke. You know, that's a straight inside joke. K9s, I've been giving it to my brothers. Been salute to my brothers down in the chat, my sisters down in the chat, and all my people rocking with the Bay, all my people watching the channel from afar. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this, man. And one thing about it, like I said, all you got to do, y'all boys, all y'all gonna ever do, you know what I'm saying, is worship them old school dog brothers. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to live for. That's what your dog game is, worshiping one of them old school dog brothers. When I'm with these brothers out here, making a way out here in this dog game, doing things modern day time with these dogs, knowing what they dogs possess and the traits they dogs possess in modern day time. You know, it ain't my fault you can't tell no dog story because you wasn't bulldogging back in the days. You may have bulldogging up-to-date times. You can't tell no stories. It ain't my damn fault. Oh, man, it ain't my fault you're older than me and you can't tell no stories. You know, it ain't my fault. Like I said before, you got hand-me-down dogs. You know, yeah, he liked the curve. Or he did curve. Or he lost for me because of this. Or he lost for me because of that. Hand-me-down dogs, man. You know, hey, you worrying about PBK and what PBK got going on. That's for anybody, no particular person. You know, I just do it the way I do it. We got some news for my brothers and sisters today. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody doing great out there. Had a great day, had a great evening. It just depends on when you're watching this video. You know, hey, like I said, man, I don't affiliate with y'all boys any damn way. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you now, you know, I'm only affiliating with people with, like I said before, ambition, with goals, with things they trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to keep up with y'all street boys. Let me tell you something. I keep telling y'all street boys, man. I keep telling y'all street boys. You know, I'm going to put it like this real. I'm going to tell you like this real. Almost 80% of y'all that's in that street, you talk what you gonna tell, you talk that snitch this, snitch that. I'm telling you right now, when you put that fire on these motherfuckers, they're going to the police. You know? And now damn, they don't give a damn who you talking about. You know? You talk that tough talk, but when you put that fire on them, they going to the damn law, or they gonna get their girlfriend to go to the law, or they gonna get their mama to go to the law, or they uncle to go to the law, or their brother to go to the law, or their cousin to go to the law. You know? It is what it is, man. I know what I'm a podcaster, dog. I ain't trying to be a gangster. I ain't in that street. I'm a civilian. I'm doing what I do, living by civilian rules. You know what I'm saying? You got a problem with it, do something about it. Like I always say, K9s here to give that news. If you make that news, you made that news. I tell you that. A lot of y'all brothers, like I said before, it ain't my fault. Some of y'all, you know, you can't even get your dog shit straight. You be hating on my podcast. You be hating on all kind of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my fault, dog. It ain't my fault you don't know nothing about the dogs you got in your yard. It ain't my fault you can't tell no kind of background stories on what you're breeding up in the yard. You know, everybody do them when it comes to these dogs. But when it comes to these dogs, I'm going to tell you right now, the day I got in the dog game, when I was a teenager, I've been serious about this shit. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, fam. Everybody different. Like I told you before, what was you doing? If you 45, in your 40s, if you 39, if you in your late 30s, you know, what was you doing when you was my age? You know? It ain't my fault, dog. You want to gang bang when I was bulldogging. You know, it ain't my fault you want to do all this other stuff when I was bulldogging. Now, many years later, I can tell my bulldog stories and you want to hate and you want to get mad. Or I can tell you about the kind of dogs that I'm selling. Like I said before, WTK, if you got a problem with anything I'm talking about, if you feel like you want to stand up on your morals and your street credentials, you come up on my page. I'll drop the link for you. You come up on my page and let's talk. Let's talk street talk and let's talk dog talk. Both of them. And we're going to see how far you want to take it. But like I always tell brothers, don't get up on my channel pussyfooting. Don't get up on my channel talking about some shit you heard, some he say, she say. We gonna get up here and talk facts. That's why y'all stay in the dirty and broke section of Facebook when y'all be up there. That's why none of y'all brothers can even last a week on YouTube. Oh, I don't want to be a YouTuber. I don't want to be a you. Yes, the fuck you do. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the fuck you do. Stop fronting. But like I say before, man, that's just how y'all is. You know what I'm saying? That's just how y'all is, and y'all ain't used to somebody like me telling you about yourself. Like I said before, man, I don't need you for your dogs. I don't need you for your stories. I don't need you for shit. You know what I'm saying? Stay over there on the dirty side and the broke side over there in them groups over there. Stay over there. And we gonna stay over here where we at, doing what we do. With them Red Boy, Jocko, Bolio, and Mayday dogs. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Anybody, like I said before, if I rock with you and you rock with me, anybody, if you want me to talk about something with your dogs, holler at me on the back street. The thing about me, I know a lot of people with dogs. I don't talk about them because they don't want me to talk about them. If they want me to say something about them, then they'll say, "Yo, let's talk about this. Let's talk about that." Man, listen here. I got a whole channel that haven't even opened because I got friends that I don't talk about what they got going on or what they had going on throughout their life. Friends that got bulldogs now that's not doing nothing illegal, but they not with being on YouTube. Everybody not with being on YouTube, Everybody not with being on Facebook, but they like the dogs. They might like what I'm talking about, So everybody, like I said, everybody that's rocking with me, I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we not like a lot of y'all brothers. That's why you go to these channels and you try to fit in with folk. My folk don't gotta fit in. You know what I'm saying? My folk don't gotta fit in. And over here, every man stand for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it, y'all brothers showing y'all can't stand for y'all damn self. Like I told you before, all y'all talking about something about what another person talking about. Oh, if this man don't like him because of this bloodline, or this man don't like this man because of what he running, then you don't like him because of what he not running. Like I told you before, that's why you got them dog pound dogs you got now. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. That's why you got them. It ain't my fault, dog. What part of the conversation makes y'all the maddest? When I say you got dog pound dogs, when I say y'all broke as fuck, when I say y'all going in circles in this dog game, it ain't my fault you around here 10, 15 years in the dog game and you still selling them $500 dogs. It ain't my fault, dog. We putting worth behind our shit over here, dog. At the end of the day, listen. It ain't my fault you can't read, homie. It ain't my fault you don't know how to structure paragraphs, homie. It ain't my fault you can't comprehend. It ain't my fault you don't know how to put certain things together to make what you want happen. You know what I'm saying? You want me to be dumbfounded. You want me to bow down and be on that level. See, I'm with being equal to everybody. But I ain't with going down being equal to you. You know what I'm saying? I just got to be better than you. I just got to be better than you. Plain out and simple. You don't want to, at the end of the day, you can't make folk do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Act civilized. Like I say, a lot of y'all going to play fake gangster to y'all grave. Plain out and simple. Your mama should be telling you that right now. Or your daddy or whoever love you in your family. They need to be telling a lot of y'all brothers you're going to play fake gangster to your grave. and thinking somebody give a damn about you. Oh man, he gonna ride for me. Man, listen, he gonna ride to your old lady house, fuck your old lady before your dirt get old over you. You know? That's the type of talk you don't like. You know, but I got some dog news we gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about that dog news. I got some. But I'm still talking to these brothers out here. And my real dog brothers out here with them real dogs. I don't care what kind you got. You got these brothers, they envy you because you got Jeep dogs, Bolio, Epinette dogs, coming down off that hillside rat stuff. Because you got these Garner dogs. You got these brothers, they envy you brothers because you going to Garners. We may talk shit about Garner, and I may say something about Garner. It's because I've been dealing with Garner since the 90s. You know what I'm saying? My own personal dealings. You know, I don't have to wait till he got up on a YouTube channel. I didn't have to wait till 2022 before I go meet him for the first time. And I'm in my 50s. You know what I'm saying? I was doing this when I was a teenager. And because I mentioned that, hey, it is what it is. Maybe that's what got a lot of y'all brothers mad. You know, not the real bulldoggers, because the real bulldogger know dog talk is dog talk. But like I said before, man, it ain't up to me to try to worry about who hating. I'm just trying to make more of y'all haters. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make more of y'all. You know, because at the end of the day, you make it easy for me to walk through the swamps. You know what I'm saying? I just walk over you. Usually y'all ain't stepping blocks to walk through the swamps. That way I won't have to get dirty at all. I just go talk my shit in the swamps, stand up on them haters, don't get dirty at all. You know what I'm saying? And then step back on dry land when I get ready to. You know, to hear what I said, get ready to. You know, because you can't stop me. WTK, what you working with? Come up here on my show on the live. I want to know what WTK working with. Not a damn thing, but a bunch of damn mouth. Like the rest of them pussy-ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, PB K9s, I just stay giving it to these brothers. You know what we about to do, though? We about to get into this news because we got a serious article here that we need to address. You know, we got a brother who he took revenge on a family. You know, he took his car and he ran it into a family he had a problem with while they was walking on the side of the road. And he unalived the mother of the family and the dog of the family. You know, sadly to say, took his car and rammed them into them. Now, when you watch these videos, they're going to say that the family had, they was neighbors, they knew each other well, and their kids were best friends or good friends at some point. But they're going to say something about there was a real sensitive issue that happened between the kids that had to go to court. They're not saying what it was. They just said a sensitive issue. Now, I'm trying to put two and two together. Now, the man tried to run over the family. He targeted the son. He was targeting the son, but he ended up hitting the mother, the whole family, and the mother and the dog unalived. Okay? Now, the son is who he was going at. By him going at the son tells me that either he had a daughter, either he got a daughter, or he got a son. Now, they said it went into juvenile court. Now, in order for it to go to juvenile court, it means it had to be something serious. You know, it had to be something serious that went down between our kids. Not just no playground fight or nothing. You know, that'd have been two boys. You know, it had to been something, in my opinion, you know, something sexual. Whether it was the man, or a boy, or a girl. But anyway, he drove trying to hit the boy and hit the whole family. The husband survived. The boy survived. The mother passed away and the dog passed away. You know, so I'm about to give y'all that, man. You know where you heard it first. PB K9s, giving it to my brothers, uncut, raw, fair, and unbiased. Let's get into it.
Police arrested the driver who they say hit and killed Cammie Hansen, a chiropractor. The crash injured her son and their dog Monday evening.
This happened when they were walking on Landmark Drive in Cottage Grove. Cottage Grove police shared new information about their investigation this afternoon in a press conference. Chloe Morrissey joins us live now in Cottage Grove at the scene of the crash.
And Chloe, what new information have we learned from police?
Brandon, Amber, you can still see the mark on the wall behind me from where the vehicle flew over the barrier and hit the building behind it. You can see the broken fencing and debris still on the ground after the crash. In a press conference a couple hours ago, police shared they arrested the suspected driver on a tentative homicide charge. 49-year-old Jeffrey Endress is now in the Dane County Jail, where he's also facing recklessly endangering safety and reckless injury charges. Police have not confirmed anything to us about a possible motive, but I was able to confirm that Cami Hansen and Endress both live on Landmark Drive where Cami was hit. The crash happened Monday night around 6:30 while she was on a walk with her husband, son, and their dog. The dog also died in the crash, and 2 others were taken to the hospital, one of those being Hansen's son. Cami's husband told me their son had surgery for his injuries, but police say both people have now been released from the hospital.
The investigation remains active and is being conducted in collaboration with the Dane County District Attorney's Office. All contributing factors are currently being thoroughly investigated.
While you can still see the destruction that took place here, you can also see just how loved Cami was in the Cottage Grove community. Take a look at this little memorial that has already been set up behind me where Cami was hit. Along with being a chiropractor, Cami was heavily involved in the Cottage Grove community, making this a devastating loss. Amber, Brandon.
For joining us tonight at 9, I'm Tabitha Bland. The man accused of hitting a family with his car while they were out for an evening walk 1 week ago is charged with first-degree intentional homicide. Dr. Cami Hansen, a beloved local chiropractor, died from her injuries. We just learned today that in court, Dr. Hansen was not the target of Jeffrey Endress's alleged attack and dug into the criminal complaint, which revealed their families knew each other well.
It's come to light that this was not an accident. This was an intentional act by Mr. Endress.
Jeffrey Endress and his alleged victims were no stranger to one another. In fact, the families are neighbors and their children were best friends. According to court records, his intention to harm the family stems from a sensitive crime uncovered and investigated between his child and the child he is accused of hitting with his car.
The state's alleging that the person Mr. Endress tried to kill is still alive, and that he killed a collateral person in the course of trying to kill that person.
The assistant district attorney said in court Monday, this was not an accident.
This was, as the complaint shows, essentially an act of vigilante justice.
The state alleging Dr. Cami not being his initial target. According to the criminal complaint, multiple witnesses say Endress accelerated, going more than 40 miles an hour in a 25, then jerked towards the family on their evening walk. The car hit the family and killed their family dog.
I think there's a strong motive. There's multiple eyewitnesses to this incident that indicate that Mr. Endress directly drove into this family.
Endress's charges showing the act was not only fatal,
What began as an investigation into a tragic car crash,
but intended.
almost immediately turned into an investigation of a first-degree intentional homicide.
Endress is charged with first-degree intentional homicide, 2 counts of attempted intentional homicide, and maltreatment of an animal after allegedly hitting and killing the family's dog that was along on that walk with them. Endress is set to return to court for a preliminary hearing on May 14th. That's when a judge will decide if there's enough evidence to proceed forward to trial. If convicted, Endress faces life prison sentence. Tonight at 9, I'm Tabitha Bland. The man accused of hitting a family with his car while they were out for an evening walk 1 week ago is charged with first-degree intentional homicide. Dr. Cami Hansen, a beloved local chiropractor, died from her injuries. We just learned today that in court, Dr. Hansen was not the target of Jeffrey Endress's alleged attack and dug into the criminal complaint, which revealed their families knew each other well.
It's come to light that this was not an accident. This was an intentional act by Mr. Endress.
Jeffrey Endress and his alleged victims were no stranger to one another. In fact, the families are neighbors and their children were best friends. According to court records, his intention to harm the family stems from a sensitive crime uncovered and investigated between his child and the child he is accused of hitting with his car.
The state's alleging that the person Mr. Endress tried to kill is still alive, and then he killed a collateral person in the course of trying to kill that person.
The assistant district attorney said in court Monday this was not an accident.
This was, as the complaint shows, essentially an act of vigilante justice.
The state alleging Dr. Cami not being his initial target. According to the criminal complaint, multiple witnesses say Endress accelerated, going more than 40 miles an hour in a 25, then jerked towards the family on their evening walk. The car hit the family and killed their family dog.
I think there's a strong motive. There's multiple eyewitnesses to this incident that indicate that Mr. Endress directly drove into his family.
Endress's charges showing the act was not only fatal,
What began as an investigation into a tragic car crash,
but intended.
almost immediately turned into an investigation of a first-degree intentional homicide.
Endress is charged with first-degree intentional homicide, 2 counts of attempted intentional homicide, and maltreatment of an animal after allegedly hitting and killing the family's dog that was along on that walk with them. Endress is set to return to court for a preliminary hearing on May 14th. That's when a judge will decide if there's enough evidence to proceed forward to trial. If convicted, Endress faces life prison sentence.
Man, that's crazy right there, you know. That's crazy, man. But like I said, you know, back to this dog talk. When it comes to anything, man, I don't ask for exception. I don't ask to be accepted. I don't ask for validation. I didn't ask for to be validated when I wrote my book. I wrote it and put it out. If you don't like it, you don't like it. It just is what it is. I ain't looking to be validated. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, the brothers that I'm rocking with, I hear with these dogs across these panels. You know what I'm saying? The brothers that's doing the right things with these dogs, man, we the ones that's gonna make the change for these dogs. Y'all boys just sitting back getting left behind. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, wannabes and haters and posers, like we used to call them boys back in the day, skateboard days, them posers, man. You know, that's what y'all is, folk. And gangbangers. Hey, gang, what up, gang? Hey, holla at me, gang. Gangbangers. Like I say, I'm a bulldog. Holla at me, bulldog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it just is what it is, dog. I keep telling y'all, brothers, man, I don't mind saying what I gotta say. A lot of y'all get mad because I talk about that Cali shit. You know, I had to give it to you and put it to you where you can explain it. I know you can comprehend what I said on the last 2 videos. No need for me to get back into that unless you come up on the live show and get up and let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, however it go, I give it to brothers. At the end of the day, you know, don't bite my tongue, because why should I bite it when you have y'all trying to fit in? Like I said before, we don't, the requirements to watch my channel is not to fit in. All you got to do is take care of your animals. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. Take care of your dogs. I don't got nothing to do with the rest of the stuff. You know, we talk about taking care of them animals. All that trying to be your egos, you want to be tough, you want to be this, you want to be that. Like I said before, that fire get to flinging, all y'all get to running and acting like bitches. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. It's what it is. You know, big salute to all them brothers out there taking care of them dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all on that other video, man, I couldn't get the diatomaceous earth edible grade to work for me with the fleas. Had to go back to all reliable. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, and I'm working the ground. You know, the ground good. You know, far as them jumping, like, you know, you see them on your pants and all. Nah, I don't got none of that. You know, I just seen them on my dog. And I don't like to see them on my dog, period. Especially when I got light color dogs. You know, so that collar worked good for me. That Seresto collar. And one thing about that Seresto collar, I use it now. It's May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. Now, it's supposed to work, factory-wise, it's supposed to work for 8 months, which will last to January. We'll be out of flea season for the most part, but we still was kind of warm this past January, you know. But even after that 8 months, it still be kind of in their system a little bit, you know. So I had to go back to that, man. But yeah, man, it amazes me how, like I tell y'all brothers before, if you put all that energy into getting you a better program, getting you some good dogs, knowing what's what with the dogs, you know what I'm saying? And then using all that energy for hate, y'all boys will be all right, man. You'll be all right. You might make a couple dollars. I believe that get you mad when I say you ain't making no money off your dogs. Just breeding that shit year after year for nothing. Breeding that shit year after year for nothing. Oh, we doing this. You damn right. You damn right you doing this. You're going around in circles. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen here, dog. We the real deal. When you want to step to the real deal, you better be ready to give real deal dog talk. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know no other way, like I always say, to break it down to you. You know, if you can't read, I tell you, you got to be able to comprehend at least. You know what I'm saying? And we all know a lot of y'all can't comprehend. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all them brothers down in the chat that be rocking with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Bella UK representing with me from the UK. You know? Hey, Bella, I believe they be mad at me. Hey, they be mad at me because I got folk in the UK and they got folk on the other side of that corner. They got folk in their city now, but I got folk over there in the UK. I got folk over there in Africa, and they get mad with me because a brother might say he like my dog. A lot of y'all brothers need hugs, man. And like I said before, daddy figures in y'all lives, man. A lot of y'all just straight bitches. These women, you know, and I'm talking about not no bulldaggers, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about regular straight women is more legitimate than some of y'all want to be tough guy gangsters. If I was to get back in the streets right now, my team would be all women. You know, that's the difference between me and some of y'all flunkies out there that I see daily. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's on YouTube, real life, or wherever. You know, when you gonna do what you gonna do, you don't need no bunch of folk around you. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, a lot of these girls gonna keep it way more realer than a lot of them fellas. You can bet your bottom dollar that. Like I said before, which came first, the chicken or the egg? I do what I gotta do. I believe that's what gets y'all mad, man, because I don't waste time on the stuff that y'all waste time on. It took you 5 years to what we talk about, and these brothers, like I said before, a lot of these young brothers, a lot of these older brothers, you know what I'm saying? They doing in a couple months what it take you to do in 5 years, and you ain't did it yet. You know? Now, like I said before, man, you can't tell me shit. You know, I ain't just saying you can't read, you know, and you can't comprehend. Because when I see a lot of y'all do that texting in them comments and stuff, you know, it ain't that much typos and all that type of shit. You know, I know what a typo is, and I know what somebody who really just dumb as hell is. You know? So come talk to me, man. Tell me what you're mad about. I always give brothers open platform to talk about that. Meantime, we talking about these pedigrees and this dog news and these dogs that we got, or these dogs that we had, or these dogs that we want to have, or these dogs that we want to talk about. You know, we do what we want to do on this channel. You know, plain out and simple. Can we do it? Is it okay? Can I do it? Hey, WTK, can I do it? Ask your people, is it okay? Pussy ass. Pussy. Oh shit, man. This here. I started reminiscing back when I was on Summer Ride channel. When let me go take that piss, and I walk around, smell that damn dog and heat. Oh Welsh. I started reminiscing about then. Man, listen here. Get your bulldog straight. And like I said, once your bulldog gets straight, once your bulldog game and program gets straight, and all that hating, you don't have time for it. You know, you making too much money. You making too many good breeders. You're not thinking about all this stuff. You hating because you was a wish I had nigga. You know, window shopper. And let me let y'all brothers know something. Y'all dog thieves, man. Listen, I'll lay one of y'all motherfuckers down if you step in my yard. You know what I'm saying? Plain out and simple. You know, ask questions later. I don't give a fuck how old you is. You know what I'm saying? 15, 16, 17, 18. If I catch you in my damn yard, you get laid the fuck down. Straight the fuck up and no more talking. I don't care about your gangster. I don't care about who you kin to, who you know, or none of that shit. You know? Or who you bring with you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have to be what it's going to be. Plain out and simple. That's why they don't like me. That's why they don't like me, man. Get your money up so you can go buy something. You don't got to go steal something. You know what I'm saying? Get your motherfucking bread up. All that shit y'all supposed to be selling, and you can't even keep up with the YouTubers. YouTubers making more money than y'all motherfuckers. 50 flipping, want a gram and a half, but you can't even afford the whole gram. Ass nigga. Man, come on, man. This here, like I said before, I'm giving my brothers some real yellow dogs. There ain't no cutting them shits. You know what I'm saying? Them shit, like I said before, I can go all the way back to Mayfield. You know what I'm saying? All the way back to Mayfield. 1 owner cars, 2 owner cars. They ain't had a whole lot of hands in them, like I said before. They ain't had a whole lot of hands in them. But listen here, man. You got a yellow dog that you put them papers on. I got a yellow dog that's bred that way. You got a Jeep dog that you don't really know if it's Jeep or not. You know, you got a Jeep dog with Jeep in the damn 15th generation. You know? But hey, man, like I said before, we just do what we do, let you hate, and step on your ass like stepping stones. Plain out and simple. You know? You can't afford Chico dogs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you the honest truth. If you could afford them, you wouldn't be wasting your time hating on me. You know, I keep telling y'all brothers, every one of y'all that come up here with that hating, it just show me where your dog game at. That's all it just show me. You know what I'm saying? It show me, and I'm talking about specific haters. You know, show me where your dog game at, man. For one, if your dog games was where you claim it was at, you would understand why this news is so important. So that let me know your dog game ain't shit either. Not a damn thing. Nothing. Hey, man, listen here. My folks straight. My folks straight. Like I told my brothers, you got one of them books, you can get a dog cheap. You know what I'm saying? You don't got one, that's your ass. You gonna pay regular price. You know? Don't get mad at my folk, man. Cause my folk rocking with me. You know? It's a reason my folk rock with me and they don't fuck with you. You know? Oh, I don't want nobody I don't want them to mess with me. I don't, listen here, man. Y'all boys, listen here, y'all starving out there, man. I'm out here with you. I know what's what. You're starving out here with them dogs, man. That's all you got that's worth something. Lying about a bloodline, lying about what a dog do. You ain't making no money off the dogs, so all you got is a fucking lie. When brothers take them lies away from you, you don't got shit. Period. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you fight so strong to hold on to this credibility, hold on to this, man. Listen here, man, like I said before, you know, ego's going out the door. When I see brothers every damn day that talk about they bulldogging, but you can't get them to spend $500 out their damn pocket. But you bulldogging. These folk out here paying $2,000 for a Shih Tzu, and you a bulldogger. I'm a bulldogger, but you won't pay $500 for a damn dog. And this man went over here and paid $2,000 for a poodle. You won't pay $500 for a damn dog. This folk went over here and paid $2,000 for a German Shepherd or a Rottweiler, and you was a bulldogger. I'm tough, I'm bad, but you won't pay $500 for a damn dog. You go steal one though. You know what I'm saying? You want a 250 pit bull. You want one of them pit bulls like some of these boys got, and they think they got the same kind of dogs I got, especially a lot of these local boys. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you ain't got real shit, stop acting like you got real dogs. You know what I'm saying? You got them kind of dogs. Whatever kind of dogs them is, that's what you got. But we got real American pit bull terriers. You know, it's a big difference. If you can't break them bloodlines down, you know, the same way them boys, like I said before, from the West Coast, start saying, oh, we checking, we G-checking. We want to know, you say you in this gang or you in that gang, we G-checking you. You know, same way. You know, if you say you got real pits, what these dogs are? What these dogs, what are they? You know? A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know, that's why I say to my brother, you know, and I meant that on my last video that you brothers may have or haven't seen. I was speaking to the brother that was asking me, and big salute to you, fam. Like I said before, you was asking me about the red bone Jocko dogs. And what I said was, I made my book specifically for folk like you. You know what I'm saying? And there's no harm in not knowing certain things. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm talking specifically to you now, fam. You know, there's no harm in that. I was talking to you on the last video. You know, and I got much respect for you. But when you asked me about the red bone Jocko, it let me know your knowledge on the type of dogs that I'm running. You know what I'm saying? It let me know that you like my dogs, you know, and that's all that matters. You can be a great pet owner, and I'm rocking with you. You don't got to know no bloodlines for me to rock with you. You don't got to know no bloodlines for me to sell your dog. You got to be a good pet owner and somebody that's going to take care of them damn dogs. You know what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about you knowing what all the dogs off of. That shit don't mean shit to me. What means something to me is how you going to take care of that dog at the end of the damn day. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need you for your dog credit, your dog credentials. I got my own dog credentials that I can speak on from back in the days. Excuse me. You know, I'm not relying on no modern day stuff. You know? And like I said before, man, we just keep doing what we're doing and staying motivated, going forward, pushing forward, you know, never slowing down, and just bringing it how we got to bring it. Plain out and simple, man. In any situation, and I mean that truly, you know, any situation, we're going to bring it how we got to bring it. So while you at home thinking about PB K9s, get your weight up, get your dog program up, and stay safe out there, stay legal, and I'm out.
Why you're always trying so hard to make me surrender? Why you always in my face? Do you really think it's over? 'Cause I've been kicked when I'm so down, too much until it's numb. And there's nobody can steal my fire. Nobody can steal my soul. Nobody can steal my soul. Nobody can steal my fire. Nobody can steal my soul. Nobody can steal my soul. Now the sword is in my hands, I'm holding on for dear life. If you try to take it away from me, I hope you're up for a fight. 'Cause I've been kicked when I'm so down, too much until it's numb. And there's nobody can steal my fire. Nobody can steal my soul. Nobody can steal my soul. Nobody can steal my fire. Nobody can steal my soul. Nobody can steal my soul. I'm holding on my life till the very last breath. Got me feeling fucked up. See the floors are red, but now I know that I'm